just so much variety.
You couldn't ask for more variety.
No,
you know, conversion like the V12, the little vineyard tractor, classics,
Deere,
modern,
Case, New Holland,
all the
all
stuff,
of it.
mate. All the
Now,
stuff.
I'm going to show a load of them here on my channel, all right? But there'll be tons of ones that will be over on George's channel.
Likewise. So the stuff I've filmed is only half of it.
It is.
Muck has filmed the rest of it. So once you finish watching this, go and watch his video.
And once you finish watching mine, go and watch George's.
Simple.
We'll put links and all that.
Yeah. Make life easy for you.
But here's a tale of two halves. Match 3185, big disappointment last year.
Yeah.
Your thing's shat its guts, didn't it, earlier in the
massive
year?
disappointment. Yeah.
You've had that done.
Yeah.
Matt's had a tweak. Where does that leave us? Flow through, and you've also got a bit of oil come out there. I think probably due a bit of work on the old turbo. But not pulling it down. So 335 horse, the engine, but with the boost, they're meant to do about 320 horsepower of the PTO. And she's making that.
I need about 350.
Massey 64.99. Now they claim 180 horsepower the PTO, and they were tested at 216. So he's got to make 200 horse really. They claimed 180 horsepower on the PTO.
Yeah.
They tested it at 216. He's got to make 200 horse on the PTO.
I think it's going to be a little bit more. I think 220.
Really?
It's a real straight tractor.
That's a lovely tractor. Lovely tractor.
Yeah.
Like I said, these later Masseys, I never had much to do except for 64.99. I had a few days here and there on one, and I like them.
Yeah.
I did like them. Other models, not quite so much. But they're very, very straight examples.
Very popular model as well. Quite wanted now, isn't it?
Yeah. Sort of one that I think if a tidy one comes up, people are like, we'll have a go at that.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a good, very usable work.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
You know?
Definitely. See, now we're at the tested numbers, which was 216. We've gone past that. 220. 223, that's where she got to last time. And I think that's where she is. 224. Are we going to get 225? No, we're not. He's dying off now, really pulling a torque on it, it's mad, look. Look at that. That's it. Go on, she'll do it. 1300, look. 215, that's your claimed and tested. Go on, look at that. 1350, 1360, torque. That's where she's got to be. What's she going to be at 200 horse? What's the torque going to be? Look, 1400, 200 horsepower. Look.
That's impressive.
That's brilliant. That was impressive.
That's a good shot, that is.
There she's dying off now. So, 222, 223, George.
Yeah.
I think that's probably been blessed, and
Without a doubt, yeah.
but
The holy water.
strong, and she didn't go on her knees at the end. She was still holding there and holding there. Very strong performance.
Yeah.
That's why people like them. That's why I like them. I ain't gonna knock that at all.
That's
mate.
good, strong performance.
Spot on.
They're going to take her right down now. Like,
Here we go. And so being
spit
really
the guts
knocked
out,
the guts
like.
out of her.
Yeah.
But that was on that run. That's where you'll know where your power is.
Yeah.
Now we can see what she'll really do when they drag her right down.
Yeah.
But yeah, she made her power and a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which is more than your TW or your Fastrac did.
No, actually, no, you're a liar there. My TW did very well, I'll have you know. The Fastrac will shit itself. Fastrac will shit itself, but
And TW has had more holy blessings than an old holy
the
Hansa.
Son, the Father, and the Holy Spanner.
Spanner.
Yeah.
That must have been what happened, all right, yeah.
No, TW did well, so she's not here this year.
No point putting on
But
again.
we had them all. We had Matt and Basil's
30.
30. That did the numbers.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less. But that was good. So now let's get this Massey onto his knees,
Yeah.
as they do.
Bless you, son.
That's you.
500 res now.
So we're down below 500 RPM. She's still putting 125 horse. And look at that torque. That's still up to 1300. Look. That is impressive. Gotta be happy with that. Gotta be happy with that. Look at that, sports fans. Let's get her down to 100 horse at the PTO. Here she goes. Right, 100 horse at the PTO. Still 1250 torque, like the new bloody pounds a foot. So there we go. That's the final result. Look at that, though. That is brilliant. So, John Deere,
One of the best gears they ever made. This one is 7, 8, 10.
one of the best tractors ever.
Well, yeah, I'll agree with you.
Colour what colour? 7, 8, 10. So, should be, I think, about,
175.
they were testing 150 claims,
Yeah, well,
back end,
yeah.
and about 167 testing. So, I don't know of any 7, 8, 10 that was left alone and not.
Not a chance.
So I reckon at least 180 at the back end.
175 at the back end.
175 or 180. Let's see you win. shit out.
Shit out, but
Me
it's
shit
no
out, what?
surprise really, no surprise.
Now let's find out what she made on the second
on
one.
the second run.
Yeah, what we got?
206.
206, look. Max torque, 1324.
£1,300
Now,
foot
for
torque.
something that should only have made 150 horsepower at the back end, you pleased?
That sounds mint already, that does.
Right, Puma 210. I think they're about 180 buggies, planes, and 205, you know, but
Well, they're old, not old school, but
modern battery, I suppose, engine into that. I think you should do a 205. What about a bit more? I reckon you'll do 205. Now. 232. Here she goes. 1280, 1300 on the old torque there, look. At 222, now she's starting to die down.
Take her off
Not a bit of smoke out of her. Clean as a whistle. Still hanging in there. So she's nearly down to her 540 on the actual speed there, look. Still doing 140 horse, look. So 140 horse at 540 with over 1300 foot-pounds of torque. That ain't bad, and she's still ain't dying. Here she comes. Still hanging in there, look. Nearly 500 RPM now. There she is. 127 horse, look. And that torque's still up there. Little bit of smoke now. There she is, look. Down to 420 RPM. 300 RPM there. Good old girl. You gotta be happy with that.
I'm happy with that.
Huh? That was a result. Look at this. Look at here's the figures, boy. Look at that, look. Spot on, look. You can't argue with that. So, what was it? 180. Should put out 205. She put out 237.
Did she?
But I noticed in the filter, the glass filter, she's cavitated. I said to him, you need to clear your line filter on the end. He went, we've been trying to blow it back because I reckon she's had the black sludge.
Yeah.
I reckon she put out 250.
Well, that's a strong performance as is, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
But that was very, very good. Good tractor,
show,
yeah,
good
it's
show.
nice. And do you know what? She's a 2010. Yeah. How clean it is. And inside the cab, really nice.
Looks after.
Yeah. Apparently the previous owner was another one that looked after it. So there you go. There you go, look, 182. You've got to be impressed with that.
You know, I'm happy with that.
Yeah?
It's still alive and all.
What were you hoping for? 150?
About 150, yeah.
Done that, didn't you? Spot on. So there we go. Major there. They've got obviously Cummins in it, something a little bit different. But he's running a VE pump. I've got the VP44 on in the Dodge. A lot of people go for the P pump, but he's running the VE. That is awesome, and he give it more and more. He said, but 182. He's hoping for 150.
Yeah.
Did more than that. And it's a nice converter. I will say that. That is a nice looking 6-cylinder major. Next thing we got on is a John Deere.
Yeah.
6195M.
Yeah.
And nobody really likes an M-Series for some reason,
Yeah.
George. I think
The
they're
only real difference is the power.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's simply the same track, really.
Yeah.
If anything, it sounds a bit dirty.
Got a bit of a growl to her,
That's
isn't
a
she?
little bit like, yeah.
So, you said 6195M. What's she gonna do?
Well, 195, what's that going to be? 155 at the back end?
Let's have a look, George. What did it say, Saunders?
Right, so the PTO claimed
Claim.
158,
158 claim. What did it actually do on test?
182.9, so
182.
183.
Yeah, 183. But she's got to make a number. She's got to make 180.
I think it's going to be 195. No, but 200.
198.
198.
Not going to make 200.
We'll see.
So,
186. So on the money, I say. Well off what I thought
don't
200.
try and make go as a victory. You.
Not a victory to me.
I said 198.
Yeah, you're 50 miles away as well.
Well, you were 2 miles more away than
Oh,
I
wow,
was.
that's all.
You didn't make 200, did it?
Jesus, Lord.
They didn't make 200.
No, but it made more than what it's
That
supposed
is the
to.
reason nobody likes the
Well, it
M-Series.
is like
To be fair, she did what did the tested. I think I made a bit more than the tested.
Yeah,
didn't I? So
tested was 182, so it made a little bit more.
you're not going to argue with that.
No.
You know, we're expecting everything to make more than it should.
Well, yeah,
Didn't it made what it should.
yeah.
Can't argue with that.
That's fair enough, isn't it?
There we go. Lives to fight another day. So we've got another Fordson.
Yeah, we've got another. Well, I'd class it like there's a standard Fordson Major.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Well, it's close enough to a standard Major, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Perfect. I mean, listen to that fuel pump.
The fuel pump has put out 150 horse.
Yeah.
So
This thing is a bit special. I've covered this before actually on
He
one
has
of my
actually
videos.
videos.
I drove it at
he
Haynes.
did. He did.
Weapon of a machine.
So weapon.
Little armour weapon. A little few of the facts. So,
She is a Russian V12.
yeah, Kurovets engine.
Yeah, so
23,
they had them in the big
23.8 litre.
7 treble 1 Belarus.
Yes,
They'd have been
the
able
big
to-
Arctic
the
steer
Kirovets,
things like, yeah.
you know,
all
with
the Russian tanks.
and some tank. They were in
yeah,
some
tanks,
Russian
that sort of
military stuff.
It's another beautiful tank.
So anyway, let's just have a look at this.
One thing you can guarantee, there will be a small amount of smoke.
How much smoke? All of it. Now the other thing is, look, she's on Mitchie's, so that's always a good sign. Not that's going to make any difference, but she's on Mitchie's. They're just having to undo those so they can drop the drawbar down to get this on. Drawbars off with the sound of it. don't want to get a big guns because it's got a couple of issues that need addressing.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood.
How dare you?
Right, so A370R, 370 horsepower should be. So at the, funnily enough, the back end though on the PTO, the claimed was about 315, and they actually tested it. It'll be in Nebraska, but they tested it and it was 375, which is more than that. But obviously you got the boost as well. So it's got to have made at least as bonnet horsepower. So we're looking at least 370. Otherwise, that might as well go home. It's got 4 extra horsepower on each of those beacons. That is impressive. Yeah. So the Deere you just seen on there, which should have made 375 basically, it's had a chip, which is that one there, and she made like 413 and 2,500 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, that's good. But it shows you what a chip can do. However, the biggest thing is he's showing me in the cab when it was running. It isn't like so much like the power, which is great, but it basically halved the fuel usage from what it was. He was running like 65 litres and it had been running over 100 litres before. And that's a massive saving. And like he says, that pays for the chip. But there you go. So 370, which should make with the boost 375, make 413 at 2,500 foot-pounds of torque.
Well, mate, what do you reckon for that? That's a bit of kit, isn't it, Lon?
So I think Bedford you used to have one of these, didn't they?
An 8440, an 8640, and an 8850.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had one of these. One of them got sent off to Kinsey in the US to be.
Oh, what, to have the engine?
Yeah. But I think that was the 86.
Okay.
But I mean,
Lovely,
what
isn't it?
you see,
And very, very original.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So they've only had it about 2 weeks. Done a bit of work to them. Brad needed doing a few bits of bobs, all new filters.
So those of you that follow my Patreon channel, support that. You obviously will be invited to a closed day here, Patreon supporters only. That's the beer, isn't it?
Gonna be here, mate.
Along with
A lot of
TW
old stuff.
and all the old stuff that bloody, what was it, 49, got any,
49, 55,
yeah.
1440, the list goes on, you know.
It's going to be a great day. But like I said, if you want to be a part of that and be eligible to be able to come along, just as a closed shop, just for my Patreon supporters. If you haven't already gone over there, it is patreon.com/Lord Muck. You go over there, you join up, you can see all the videos, you're able to see every video I do, not just the open ones, even the ones that are just closed for Patreons only, you'll see all them, and you're eligible not just to join in with the open day, this will be all the other stuff we do on there. And as I said, it's a good place to be because we can still film what we used to film without getting penalised. You don't mind being penalised, do you, George?
No, always, always penalised.
Anyway, go over there, patreon.com/. So, Matt's now put his Fastrac on. Now they're a lovely machine normally, one of my favourites, 3185, but last year he let himself down terribly. But he's had a bit of work done to it now. Had a diaphragm done, has had wastegate, turbo done and whatever. But now he's going to try and redeem himself.
Shit or bus, mate. I don't give a fuck. We've been told they've been having a right play with this.
I know.
What's it doing?
Have a look.
185, 186.
Last year it couldn't make 35 horsepower.
It couldn't, mate.
Look at that.
Dropping off a cliff as usual.
As usual, mate, off a cliff. Catch that in a coupler. Look at that, look.
I don't stand on the guitar.
That is awesome. Lots better than last year.
Over 20 grand. Yeah, but that's gearbox.
So you spent all the money, and you're going to go on next. Matt, you redeemed yourself from last year's dismal effort.
Yeah.
Right? the young in there now, she's putting that in the power. You've got to be happy.
Respectable now. Very happy. 200 horse.
No, right, he spent about, I think, did you say about 40 quid to get that all done? He spent about 20 grand, right? And it wasn't even his money.
Lost all the liquor money, boys.
What?
It's the way she goes.
Well, I guess we're going the fuck home then.
You're up next.
What's it explode?
Just catch a piston.
Yeah.
They'll be available on lordmuckshop.com.
Yeah.
George's bearings, crank, pistons. Get her on, George. Right, Saunders Fastrac. Look at all the cheesy cock gloves. Look.
Look at them. Love it, mate.
Would you look at that?
All right, so Saunders has stuck his Fastrac on. That's just had all the money spent on it. So it's either going to do really well or terrible or shit its guts, basically. Seems like his name on the cab in case he forgets who he is.
Whoa, did you just say Clem H. Fandango? So you've added an H to your name? You don't think you're enough of a prat already?
Some engine work, they died on a little 169.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay.
So you've done a bit of work, we'll see what it does like.
What one was this one?
3170.
Oh, okay.
So it should be 145 at the back, but
Oh, right.
we'll see. Yeah.
Why have you got your name on the door, Saunders?
You want mate?
Why have you got your name on the door like you don't know whose Fastrac it is?
Just in case my fans aren't sure.
Okay.
I've got a lot of fans. Only fans.
Yeah, fans like the one in the front, your coolant pack. So, moment of truth, sports fans. George is hooked up, and here we go. Moment of truth. Was it money well spent? Got the thumbs up. Down to the right. $47. See what she's on now.
No,
Well,
that's
yeah,
now.
but it's 30 horse. More than 30 horse.
No, it hasn't gained that. You just
no,
rub it in.
no.
What do you reckon? You happy with that?
204.
Yeah.
Joking, yeah, of course I am.
Good enough.
And it hasn't shat itself. No,
That's the most
quite happy
amazing
with it.
thing.
Like, quite happy with it.
So you were told
6.9.
169.
Which I was happy with anyway.
I'd be happy with anything with 6.9 on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? But that aside, you know, made 204. Over something that should be making 145.
Oh, at the back, yeah, yeah, yeah.
145.
So this is like a 230 now.
With yourself, George.
It is.
He's got a 3170.
Well,
What
I am the
is?
winner. I am the
shut
winner.
up, winner.
Champione.
But
Champione.
are you though?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
In
I am.
You are
Yeah,
you are
I
a
am the
champion
winner.
in your own lunchtime.
I am, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, all
they
respect
did
to the 185.
very, very well.
The 185 did very well, and I thought I was
And it is a
knackered.
proper fast track, unlike yours.
Mine has got the sports gearbox in it.
Anyway, go and watch George's,
Go and watch Muckers.
and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah. Ta-ta.
Do well.